on second RDI and Pattaya Thailand with an
What
expat.
you talking about?
Okay.
Why I came to Thailand and why you came to
Oh, it's
Thailand?
rolling now. Okay.
Yeah. Why you come to Thailand?
Well, I've been coming since 2017, and I came, well, for different reasons. I was hearing about it from the brothers, for real. Guys that I know. I was
Passport, bro?
Not them, it was before them. They weren't even around at that time.
Okay.
But a friend of mine, we've been going to Ghana. I've been going since 2003. And this brother that I know from Minnesota, we both work for the Metro in Minnesota, and I met him there. And he's been going back and forth to Ghana, and he was telling me about Thailand. This is like in 2015, 2016. And then I went to Ethiopia. I was in Addis Ababa about for a month in 2016.
Ethiopia.
And the people I stayed with on the in the Air, well, it wasn't Airbnb, like a hotel situation.
Right.
The son had been here and he was telling me about it. So I said, well, I got to go and see for myself. So I came in 2017, and like you, the cost fits my budget. The people are friendly enough.
Right.
You know, it ain't no hostility. I don't feel any anyway. I know how to get around. The food is acceptable. And I just like Thailand. It's a sense of, you know, since the first time I was here, 2017, I stayed for 2 months the first time. And after about 6 weeks, I noticed my posture had changed. My shoulders dropped.
Really?
The tension left.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a subconscious thing, but I realized.
Let me say something.
Yeah.
This is got to be a thing because I've been noticing that for the last few weeks.
Yeah. It is a thing.
It's a thing.
When we coming from extreme environments.
Yeah.
I know what Oakland is like.
Tense.
Yeah, and I know what Kansas City is
Stress.
like. A lot of it,
Yeah.
from a lot of different angles and a lot of different ways. And I tell people this, people that I know, you don't know, and I don't mean to be funny about it, but you don't know, as a black American, what it feels like to be free. You don't know the feeling of freedom until you can't do it on a cruise ship.
No.
You can't do it on a 2-week vacation
No,
in
you
the Caribbean
cannot.
in a resort.
You cannot.
have to be out of the U.S. for an extended period of time.
Right.
And if you leave and you
And
stay
vibe
gone,
with the locals.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah.
And not so protected. When I got off the plane this time, I felt like I unzipped and stepped out of that old body into a whole new body.
Yeah.
Craziness.
I've been gone since 2011 most of the time. Most of it in Ghana. I spent about 5 years in Ghana. But they have made us, and in fact I was planning on going there in November. I left here in October, went back to the U.S., and I was planning on going to Ghana in November. But they have made the visa process
So difficult.
almost impossible.
Yeah.
I don't know how
heard.
people are going.
So
Used to
I
be able
heard.
to go, if I'm talking too much, let me know.
No, you're fine.
Used to be able to, up until recently, you go to the Ghana Embassy in D.C., go to the online site for the Ghana Embassy in Washington, D.C. You download the application, you fill it out, you put your passport in there, photos in there, and the money in there for the processing fee and a return envelope overnight.
Right.
And then you mail it off to DC. It comes back with your visa stamp in it. You just get on the plane and you go. Now you have to do the whole process online. And they say it's online is okay depending on how it's set up.
Right.
But the way they have it set up, I couldn't get through the process. They want a sponsor now.
Oh.
They want the sponsor's address.
Oh.
Now they didn't have addresses in Ghana. I'm a witness. Until 4 or 5 years ago, they didn't even have addresses. Now you got to have a street address. Then you have to have the GPS address.
A GPS?
You have to have your sponsor's GPS address. Then you have, so I did all that.
Wow.
Then you have to upload your passport, of course, the data page. You have to upload the pictures. But here's the catch: nothing can be bigger than 1 megabyte that you upload. I couldn't get it to 1 megabyte. I went to the library. I had
with the photo?
With the photo or the passport. I couldn't get it small enough for it to upload into the system.
Right.
I worked on it for 2 or 3 weeks. I had people at the library who know how to do technical stuff. They couldn't get it done. I just threw up my hands. I said, the heck with it. But the thing about Ghana, just for people who are curious and if they have the same problem, they do warn you, don't buy your ticket until you get the visa. You used to have to buy your ticket in advance to prove that you're going and that you're going to return.
Wow.
Now they say get your visa first. The thing is, the only silver lining is now in Ghana, between December 1 and January 15th, for the last several years, you can come and get a visa on arrival. So you don't have
Now you can?
Yeah, up until January 15th. It's a
Up
big,
until 25?
yeah, up until January 15th,
And then it's
2025.
changed again.
Yeah, then you have to go through the whole process
Wow.
again.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Oh
you can
my
do
God.
that. These are, but other countries, I've been to, I was in Kenya last year. When I left Ghana, went to Kenya. I was in Kenya for not too long, but They don't even, you don't even have a visa. It's called the ETA.
Oh my God,
It's
I've heard
$35.
so much about Kenya.
Kenya's nice. It's nice.
Yes.
It's more developed than
Yes.
Ghana, and people are a little
Yes.
bit brighter to me. I don't mean to knock Ghana. I love
Right.
but the thinking
Right.
is different in Kenya.
Right.
They're a little bit more tuned into what you understand in Kenya.
I hear so many
Nairobi.
good things. I think I'm gonna be heading to Kenya next year.
And you get a
I have a
cheap ticket from
niece.
here.
I have a niece in Tanzania.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right next door.
Right next door.
Yeah, right
So
next door. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Yes.
So how long are you in Thailand for?
Well, I think I'm gonna get a retirement visa
Okay.
next month.
Okay.
I'm gonna apply for it, and that's gonna be good for 15 months.
Right.
So I'm gonna probably stay here. I'm planning on staying for a year.
Okay.
If things don't change, this will be the longest I've ever been here.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about staying in Thailand for a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good because I'm working on. I think I'm gonna do the education visa, but I've been hearing it's been kind of shady. You
Okay.
know, the little, it's been.
How do you
got to
get
get to a good school. I was just told yesterday.
You mean teaching or?
No, just
Okay.
to go to school,
Okay.
learn the language.
Okay.
I heard there's a school. I don't remember the actual name of it,
Okay.
but there's a school here in Pattaya that's real reputable,
Okay.
and you get that for a year.
The school helps you get the
Yeah.
visa. They help you get it.
Yeah.
Any idea the cost?
I do not. Well, you know what? He did mention the cost. I think it was like 27,000 baht or 2,700 baht. But I have
Oh,
it.
27,000.
I have it at my house.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll definitely
Yeah.
send you the little blurb.
Okay. It's probably
Yeah, he breaks it
27,000.
he breaks it all the way down.
And it's
for
good
you.
for a year.
And it's good for
That's
a
good.
year.
That's a good deal. That's a
Yeah.
good deal. Between you, 27,000
Or
baht.
Muay Thai.
Full time, yeah.
Get that for a
Now
year.
they have another new visa, LRT or something like that. LRT. It's a new visa, and it's
Haven't heard of that.
targeted towards digital nomads.
But it's deep. That's not the deep TV you're
That's
talking
it. That's
about.
what I'm saying. I'm mixing it up.
Yep,
DTV. Is that the
yeah.
one you're talking
Yeah,
about?
there's another one. That's a different one. They also
The
have
DTV.
one.
You have to be out of the country to apply
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah,
You
and
can't
they-
do it from inside the country.
And they also
Yeah.
have one that's called MeTV.
Oh,
METV.
really? I don't know. I never
Oh,
heard that.
yeah.
That's a new one. I
Yeah,
never
and
heard
then they have the Elite visa.
I know about that. Yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah,
That's expensive. Yeah, but the
what's it? 800,000 baht.
No, that's the retirement visa.
Oh, that's
$800,000 baht.
okay.
The elite is more than that.
Okay.
It's probably two or three
Okay.
times that. But the DTV visa, you can be here for cultural reasons. You can be here for cooking, and going to school,
Right.
education,
Right.
a lot of different things.
Right.
Or if you're a digital nomad,
Right.
that's who it's really targeting.
Right, that would be me.
But you can't apply for it inside. You can go to Cambodia and spend a couple of days
yeah.
and do it there.
Yeah, I had a friend. She went to Taiwan.
Did she do it?
Yeah.
Did she get it?
Uh-huh.
Really? Now, see, I was doing that too. Maybe it's just my lack of technical skills. This is part of it now, for real.
Yeah.
Because I was doing that in the U.S. I went to the library. They didn't have the signal at home, so I'm in the library, and I'm trying to do this DTV visa online. I got through half of it, but I didn't have my passport with me, and I didn't have something else, another document. So 2 or 3 days later, I came back, and it wouldn't let me back into the application was already open, but I couldn't get back into it.
Sound like it timed out.
Well, no, it said it's open for a couple of weeks. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
But I can go to Cambodia for real and stay for a couple of days and start all over again. It's 10,000 baht for that one. That's the processing fee for
Okay.
the DTV. It's 10,000 baht.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something offline. I ain't gonna say.
Oh,
it on
okay.
camera.
So anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I just met Walter.
Yeah.
Cool beans. He from where you from?
Kansas City.
Kansas
Yeah, I come.
City, Missouri.
They got some crazy little women there. I'm gonna give you some. I'll be standing on the corner.
You heard. All right, y'all. So I just want y'all to hear his story and all that stuff. So thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll be back with you.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, send me that channel too.
Oh, I will.